And then shut it off.
Got Oliver here.
Okay.
And Warren. Professor Motor.
Okay, so
Nitex Thoughts.
with a chipped car, right? Again, this car is already chipped. Mark had installed the chip for us, so it's in there. Once you put it down, you can kind of see, if you look down in here,
there,
you can see a red light, right?
Yep.
It's just solid.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a brand new controller. We would normally have a battery in there, but we use this
Okay.
to power it.
All right. Yep.
So that'll allow us to get power to it.
Well, that's pretty neat.
And this is just the on-off switch on the back side. So if I want to get that car, right? Well, first I'll take it off. So I can turn on the controller. When you turn on the controller, it's got the display there.
Yep.
You push those two buttons, the down and the circle together, and it tells you track 1, car 14, because we have this up. So this is going to tell you if you put this up to 1, that's why you saw 14. You bring
Okay.
this down, track
you're
1,
on
car 4.
4, okay.
So this is your tens, and that's your single digits, right?
Okay.
So you can change it to say, okay, hey, we want car 6. We want to program the car 6.
And it shows
Right.
on there, yep.
Okay, so then when we want to program it, you just kick this thing back, starts flashing there, then you put the car on, and it should say 6,
Yep.
and you're flashing fast, and if you look
Flashing
down
fast
there,
down there too, yep.
you're flashing fast, whoops, and there you go. Of course, you don't want to crash it, but that's what I did.
That was a pretty simple. Once you got it all hooked up, it's pretty
And I
simple
think-
to program each car in then.
Yeah. So, but now this car, right,
Yep.
was on 8, right, so
Yep.
it's not gonna run, right, but that
You
one
can't
will.
put this to 8 right away
Now
without. Can't you take this car off and just switch this one to 8 and it should run that one?
well,
Right?
I can, right? So I can pull this one off and just say, okay, hey, let's go. But you can program it to whatever you want.
You turn it off first?
Yeah, to turn it off.
Oh, so you actually have to go through and reprogram it. You
Yeah.
can't just set it on there and switch it to 8.
Right.
Okay. So every time you put a car on to that controller, you have to program it to that specific controller.
So if you, now we can make this 6 too, right?
Yep.
If we make this one 6, but that one is saying 8. So if we go back and say 6,
Yep. Then set it on. Then let it up.
Yep. Didn't take it.
Shut it off. Turn it back on. Hold the 2 buttons down.
We should be at 6.
It's on 6. Yep. And you set the car on. Let it go. And pull the trigger, and it's sparking fast.
Yep, but it didn't take it. I just had it, but it didn't take it that time. Error.
Put it on the outside track once. 2 buttons, holding the trigger.
I like to turn it off and turn
Yep.
it back on.
Hold the 2 buttons. Push the trigger. It's flashing. Car on. 6 shows up.
There we
Pull
go.
the trigger back. Okay. All right. Let the
I
trigger
just maybe
release.
didn't let it sit for
The
long
rhythm.
enough.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, this one should work as well, though, I think.
Oh, because you did them both on 6. Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah, so now
So you
that-
left them both on 6, so you can either car can jump on at
Yeah.
that point. That was a great idea instead of switching it to 8. So I would have thought you would have been able to put that on 8 now and be able to run it between either 6 or 8 car.
No, yeah,
It won't let you
no,
do that.
it'll, no,
Okay.
unfortunately.
That
It'll
would've been
be
a neat
programmed
idea.
as to one, and that's
Only
why-
programs one car at a
and that's
time
yeah.
on the
So on the
controller.
controllers that Mark had, he would always have numbers up here,
Okay.
right? Like this one would always be 14, and
Okay.
then what he would do is he would take one of these cars and he'd put a 6 or whatever the number
Okay.
is there, so that you
Oh,
knew.
remember which car
Yeah.
it was.
So
Oh,
then
that's
when
a
I
good
came
idea.
over to race, say, hey, I got the
Yep.
14 controller. Oh, okay, here's a 14
car, okay.
And they were already paired together.
That was nice, yep.
So it makes it a little easier.
Now, what do you got going on, Warren?
More chips.
What kind of chips?
These are the B1s.
Can't use them. I wouldn't
Oxygen
use them.
B1s, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So
They ruin the box.
what we really now we can use those for oxygen racing,
yeah.
but really for what we're going to be doing, Maurizio says, hey, just stick with the threes and stick with the C chips. If you have a C chip and an SCP3,
Is that what that chip is?
This is a B1.
That's a B1.
Okay, that's the same one you had. So those
Yeah.
weren't going to work for this race necessarily.
Yeah.
Would-
So because we're going to be version 4.
Do you have a chip warrant of the other ones? He's getting one for us. I'm just doing a regular video and I'll put it all out there. That way it shows up instead of doing a live video on YouTube right now.
Well, yeah. So the other thing is when you get this thing out of the box.
Yep.
Let's see. So you want to download the app.
There we go. This is the chip we're going to want for the race, guys, right here.
That one you can. It's also Carrera compatible.
And it's career compatible. That's good.
The first.
It has 2 IR sensors.
Okay.
So you just put it in the middle position, and then it'll automatically also be in the Carrera position. And you just switch
Oh.
between the two.
Oh, it's got a switch underneath.
There's 2 IR.
There's
sensors.
2 IR sensors on it.
on there.
Oh, okay. The little glass balls. So either one or the other.
Yeah.
So you just switching them.
So the other thing that you got to do with a brand new controller, which this was, you got to have the Oxygen app and you got to register it.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if it's a new C chip or a new controller, you got to register it.
Okay.
So you got to have the app and you got to register it.
And we use the Apple
And that's what
phone
we-
and it works fine.
That we use the Apple and it worked fine. I've heard that sometimes the Apple's more finicky,
Right.
obviously, than the other one, but
Yep.
it's
It worked
it's
good
been-
this time,
it's
so,
been- yeah, it's been
yeah.
working good so far.
So anytime we're using the oxygen chips and the controllers, we got to go online.
So
and do
this will
those.
show you, right? This will show you. Yeah, we'll discard that. Look at the. That should. No, it's not loading it again. Oh, there it is. There it is.
So it's really sharp, right?
All right, so if you go to your account, it's not your account, other devices. These are all the cars and the chips that we have, right?
All right, that's pretty easy.
So there's my controller.
Yep.
That's this car actually right
Yep.
there is the wood slot car. I don't know what the poop car is or the green car. I think I have a poop brown color one. I got
Okay.
a green one of those. But yeah, so your cars, your controller and cars will show up in here. So if it's an SCP-3, you use the app. With the SCP-2s, you had to use the computer and use the bootloader. But with this, you could do everything with your phone. You could take a
Okay.
brand new chip. As long as you get power to the controller, you can take a brand new controller, brand new chip, and you can just make it
Everything
work
lines
with
up
your
nice. So
phone.
the SPC3 is the best one for
Yeah,
because it's updated.
yeah, it's just,
basically.
and that's what Maurizio says. He says, to have less problems, just get the SCP-3 and use the
Okay.
C chip.
'Cause it went good for us today.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it literally took us 2 seconds to do
Yeah, I come up and you're already up and running. I was
Yeah.
surprised.
where I took the SCP-2s, I
Lot
could
more
not get
slippery.
to those. I
Look at,
couldn't.
he's having trouble there. Look at that smile on his face. He's like, I was struggling with this one.
So the SCP-2, I could not get to work.
Now, are these the tires on this car? Those are the tires we're going to be using?
Those might be stocks. Those are probably stocks.
Stocks,
yeah.
okay.
So we probably get a little bit grippier tire. I just had Mark chip a few cars,
Okay.
and then that's so much. This is going to be one
And
of the
it's no-
ones.
Now,
no
when we
back
do
up.
the race and we set up for our April race, are we going to have borders?
Yep.
Shoulders?
Yep. You'll have shoulders.
And then okay, that's what I was wondering. So it'll be a little wider track for us then. And this is what we're running, guys, for track. Not that particular layout, obviously, but yes, to give us an idea what we're running on.
The other thing.
This is what track brand is this?
This is Minco track.
Inco track, okay.
Now, ideally, I wanted Polycar track would have been the ideal one because
Yep.
Polycar is nicer to set up a little bit
Yep.
because of the patented radius stuff, but I didn't have it.
Okay.
So I did have a bunch of this,
Yep.
so it worked.
Go with that then.
And I think Polycar, they got the lane changes. I can't remember if they did the pit. I don't know that they did the pit though yet.
Polycar?
Yeah, I can't remember if they did that. I know they did the double lane. The double lane
nice.
change. So the nice thing about these, I will say, and I'll show it to you later, but the nice thing about the short lane changes is when you do a pit area, you can having the short lane change
Double
is
lane.
helpful for the pit area if you want to have multiple pits. So if
Okay.
you want to have like 3 or 4 pits in a row
Yep.
and have like a pit lane and then you can go into any of the pit boxes.
Okay.
Those short ones are way better because otherwise it's going to be too extra.
On
it'd be-
extra long
yeah,
on your
so
track
then
to get
your
it spread
pit,
out.
yeah, then your
before.
pit gets huge, right?
Yeah.
So that is helpful.
Smooth. And what are you pushing to shift?
There's that button right there.
Okay, see that, guys? Obviously, that one's
That's your lane
that's his
change
lane
button.
change button.
Now, I believe you can program that in the app, by the way. So you can program in the app.
Which button you want to use?
I think so, yeah.
Either of those two buttons. Let me run down. Let me shut this off for a second, guys. We'll get back to you again.